360 Sports TV, the news. What's up, people? How y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody good, you know what I'm saying? You chilling, you know what I'm saying, with your people, and you just doing whatever you feel like doing because you can do it. Sure. But let's get into this boxing. I want to talk Luis Ortiz, giving Deontay Wilder warnings and stuff like that, man. Bro, how you gonna warn a man that knocked you out? Like, he knocked you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that, like, Ortiz could have asked for a better first fight. He was winning that fight. And then he was up big on the scorecard, especially after the 7th round. He took your best punches, bro. Wilder took your best punches and you couldn't put him down. You got people saying that dumb shit like, oh, if it was more time in the 7th round. Right, it was like a minute and some change that Deontay was taking them big ass punches from Ortiz. Like, how much more time you want him to have? If you got a man hurt, you should be able to put him down in a minute and a half, especially if he's hurt, and you hitting him with nothing but haymakers. Like, he's loading up and hitting him with nothing but haymakers. So what more would you want? Like, what more would you want from that fight to happen, bro? Like, I don't see this fight being any different. Because once Deontay hit him, and now Deontay put on, like, more weight, like, he looks healthier, he looks like he's filling out better, he looks stronger. You just seeing what he did to Brazil? What you think will happen to your bitch ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just decapitated Brazil. Brazil don't even, like, remember the motherfucking fight. Somebody talk about Wilder. They talk, what you talking about? I don't remember that. When that happened? Come on, man. Hit him with that quick missile. Knocked every thought about the fight out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what you talking about? When I fight Wilder? Come on, man. Brazil's talking sideways out of his mouth for a week. Whole face was just slanted. Come on, man. Oh, man, like, and Ortiz, like, why you trying to start with Wilder, bro? Every time Wilder, like, somebody done talk some shit to Wilder, he done came in there and like, roasted them. He done came in there and destroyed them. You got Stavern, I was talking that shit. Man, he went in there and treated him like, you know what I'm saying, like Charlie Zelenoff. You know what I'm saying? Treated him like he didn't even belong in the ring with him. And you saw Dominic Brazil talking that stuff. He went in the ring. He said, I promise you, one name, one face, Deontay Wilder. I promise you, I'm trying to catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Went in there and really tried to catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, listen. Man, he hit him so hard, man. I think he knocked off a tattoo or some shit. I don't know. But point is, when you talk shit to Deontay Wilder, he coming there trying to hurt you. Like, man, like, rock him to sleep. Let him think that it's all sportsmanship, then you go in there and you do what you try to do. But don't get that man talking that crazy stuff, man. Because he going to come in there and he going to try to do it to you. Real quick. Like, that's why Tyson Fury didn't want the rematch. Like, you gotta understand, when somebody put you down, like they put you down, knock you out, just hurt you, and now they understand that they can hurt you, and they done took your best punches, and you couldn't lay them down, like you couldn't hurt them, man, it's over. It's over. Cause now he understand that you can hurt me, but I was able to take yours. You wasn't able to take mine. So he gonna be willing to trade, and you know you can't take his. That's a bad situation. That is a bad situation to be in. I know that Ortiz, like, you know what I'm saying, he want the payday. Should have took the $7 million from Eddie Hearn, because I don't think he's getting $7 million from Showtime for this fight. I don't think that. I don't see people ordering this fight the way that Deontay Wilder, I'm betting on myself, think that they're going to do. I don't see that. I don't see this fight doing numbers at all like that. Like, the reason why people did numbers with, the reason why Deontay Wilder did numbers with Tyson Fury was because of Fury UK fans. Fury has a lot of UK fans and a lot of fans that support him. So, of course, when you got two different people fighting with two different backings of countries, like, it's going to sell something. And, like, the British support their fighters. So they got soccer and boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got. So, of course, like, they're going to do what they got to do as far as holding down their own people. Period. I don't see Ortiz and Wilder doing any numbers. Might do 100-something K. And that's being nice. Like that's being nice. It might do 100-something thousand buys, which is backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what the people want. The people weren't asking for a rematch with Ortiz. We seen you knock him out. Like, we seen you put Grandpa to sleep. That's not what we want to see again. Like, he's doing like the Michael Jordan. You keep trying to sell people shit that we already bought. Like, why you keep trying to sell us something that we already bought, motherfucker? Like, we already bought that. You know what I'm saying? Like we watched it already. Like, we already seen it. When I say bought, I don't mean like physically spend money, but we already seen the fight. We already bought into it. We already know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, we already know what's going to happen because he can't take your punch. Ortiz couldn't fight a better fight than the one he fought. Tell me how. Man, he was fighting a hell of a fight. Unless he get like a titanium chin put in his jawline, man, I can't call it. I can't call it. But people tired of people trying to sell them something that they already bought. We're already seeing that. You know, like Tyson Fury. Like, people might buy into that just because they feel like Tyson won the first one and Deontay didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more sellable than fighting a guy you already knocked out. Like, that's why the public didn't want Joshua versus Dylan White. And that's why they didn't make it. Like, the zone didn't want that. Nobody really wanted that. Except Eddie Hearn and Joshua. But we don't want to see something that we already saw. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Wilder could have fought that the public would be interested in besides Joshua. Probably Dylan White. You know, people would have bought into that. But that's not, you know, people only would have bought into it to see how Wilder dealt with White. Because we've seen how Joshua dealt with White. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But the fight that we wanted to see was Wilder versus Joshua. And they killed that fight. Because they want to build it up. They want to build it up. Back at ground zero now, baby. That thing is on the ground. And it's on the ground and you got goddamn people building it that never built nothing before in their life. Because they don't understand that it was already built. When it's all over Sports Center, ESPN, you know, all the sports outlets, the news, the media, it's already built. All you gotta do is just make the fight now. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do now is make the fight. And Wilder tomorrow, it's not about money. But if it wasn't about money, then why was y'all crying about the split? Oh, hey, about the money. Then why aren't you crying about the split then? Shut the fuck up. Oh, this is crazy, man. Who do they think they talking to? Don't tell me it's not about the money. I don't know if y'all saw Undisputed with Wesley Snipes and Ving Rhames. What he said is always about the money. You know what I'm saying? With Mindy, it's always about the money. It's always about the money. Ain't nobody about to get in there and take punches. For what? For pennies? No, if you're going to go in there and somebody punch you in your goddamn face, you're going to get as much as you can get. Because that can be your last fight. Like, we done seen a lot of fights where it ended up being somebody's last fight of their career. You know what I'm saying? Like, just look at Adonis Stevenson with Vostik. He almost died in the ring. He almost died. And I don't think that he made the kind of money that he wanted to make throughout his career. Because you know why? Because they played around with that Kovalev fight for years when it was big. Like before Kovalev fought Ward. They could have had that fight. That fight would have made a lot of money. That one fight and then the rematch probably would have made a lot more money than what Stevenson made in his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like, Stevenson is doing good. But I'm just giving you examples. I'm telling you. So, I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. But I don't think that Ortiz is going to win that fight. I don't think that's a fight that nobody really want to see. I don't want to see it. But if it's on, I watch it. Even though we pretty much know what the outcome is going to be. How you gonna talk shit to a motherfucker that already fucked you up? I don't get that. Like, never have I even been around that. You know what I'm saying? You talking shit to a motherfucker that already fucked you up. I guess so. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. 360 Sports TV.